Hi everybody, I'm Engineer Hoist, and a hearty ba weep grana weep nitty bong to you. We are here as we are every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about Transformers Earth Wars and various other Transformers stuff. So we got a lot of people in the chat early, and I saw, let's see, we got Luke Bartel, we've got Charles Williams, Sparkletron's here, Jared Barber, Cameron Moore, Sharksy, Red Alert's here, Zachary Couture, favorite of Deb's on the official live stream, Big D. I saw Sharksy in there. Stick around, Sharksy, because we're sharing some of the collection photos that you guys have shared in the Discord. By the way, I'm putting a link in the chat. Sharksy, some of you've got a couple pictures there. We'll be sharing some of that, so thank you for that. Airsoft Nation, Graham, yo, what's up, my friend? Good to see you here. TF Smoke, Prime Master, I'm not sure if I called him out. I saw Razorquake in here too as well. So it's great to see all you guys. Oh, and you also, last week, you guys said you wanted to see more Bayformers. Well, guess what? There he is right there. That's a masterpiece movie, Optimus Prime. We could take a look at him, and I've got some more Bayformer stuff to talk about when we get to it. But first, we got to get through the news. We got some crystals to crack, and then we'll get to all of that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and get over to the news. Okay, Prime Master, how'd I get so good? Practice, my friend. Lots and lots and lots of practice. So that's the answer to that. Bo Ganora, Non-Toxic Gamers in the house. All right, so Ba Weep, Grana Weep, Nini Bong. The big and exciting new game mode raid battles are on the horizon. They hinted at this last week during the live stream that they should be coming, not this week, but next week. So, but we will talk a little bit about that for this weekend's event, because it is a holiday here in the United States, Thanksgiving. A lot of people were asking, hey, can we have an easy event? That's why we got the leaderboard last week. This week, it's an individual event. It's a Prime Core Shard event, which we've seen a number of times already. Now, there's no new Prime Core this time, but it is still the same type of event. It gives you a chance to earn up to 3,000 Prime Core Shards. Hopefully, you'll be able to complete a Prime Core chip so that you can get a new Prime Core, or at least get yourself a little bit closer, or you could take the weekend off and be with your friends and family. So that's kind of why they did that. Of course, there's also 3,000 premium shards, which is 3 premium crystals up for grabs, 30,000 spark, and as always, bonus experience for your bots. 30 prestiges, just like usual, triple XP. To participate in the event, you got to be a headquarters level 4, and then tap that event button. Since it's an individual event, you do not have to be in an alliance this time. The battle zones, just like all of the Prime Core events have been so far, are the flat battle zones. Maximum of 10 points per battle zone. Doesn't matter, zone 1 through zone 14, you get a max of 10. And every 10 points, you get a prize. 50 points completes a prestige. There's there's 100 Prime Core Shards per prestige, plus 100 premium shards and 1,000 spark up for grabs each time you go through a prestige. And there's a nice zoomed in large picture of a Prime Core Shard. Not really a shard, but that's what we're calling it anyway. And like I say, as it has been, 5,000 of those can get you a new Prime Core chip, which will get you a new Prime Core. So, of course, we're only getting 3,000 this time, so if you're down low or you're just getting started, so you're not going to get one this time. But they do have it to where if you're able to complete the event each time, about every other time that they have one of these events, you can get a new Prime Core chip. Okay, so now here we're talking about the raid battles again. Now, let's see, the work is done. They've gone through 2 tests. I was fortunate enough to be able to be part of that test. Unfortunately, I didn't really have the time to be able to record anything to put out videos for you guys, but that's okay because Sunstreaker was an Alpha Prime, took care of that. They got it out there, and so I'm sure you guys have already seen some of that, and they did talk about it on the official stream a couple of times. But yeah, they're saying it's going to be introduced in with a brand new campaign even on next Thursday, November 29th. That's a week from tomorrow, and what's making it more exciting is all of the raid battles will be taking place on a brand new Cybertron canvas. Now, if you guys are subscribed to my channel, I put out one of the community posts. I shared a picture of that I grabbed, that they shared in last week's stream, and here it is now. Can we zoom in on this a little bit? Yes, I think we can. Maybe a little bit more. So yeah, so you can see that, and I can't really point on it, but you can kind of see the little landing zone down at the bottom. That's where you're going to drop your bots, and then the base is going to be filling in that little square there, and pretty much all the parts around it with the orange glow and the circular buildings. So that's just kind of the decoration on the base. But it's going to be essentially the same layout as what we've been seeing. It's just on a brand new canvas, and honestly, I think this just looks fantastic. You guys seem to like it. With the feedback that we got on that community post, and everywhere I've been hearing anybody talking about this, they're super excited and think it's really awesome. And they're also just saying they're going to share more information about the raid battles in next week's newsletter, and also talk about it on the live stream tomorrow. Now, they've gone to doing live streams every 2 weeks. Tomorrow was supposed to be a week off, but they're going on tomorrow just to talk about this new raid mode. So definitely don't want to miss that out. So let's see, I got some questions in here. Some people are asking, is it possible to finish all 30 prestiges free to play? You know, I haven't done the math. I think some people have said yes, but it does take some serious dedication. Basically, what you want to do is make sure that you use every last bit of fuel cells possible. It's about every 3 hours. It fills up you to a 50, the max of your 50 fuel cells, because you get about one battle generated by fuel cells every 20 minutes or so, I think it is. So what you want to do is don't ever let that sit at your max. You want to be able to take advantage of everything. Of course, like I said, that does take a lot of dedication, and personally, I'm not going to do that. I like my sleep. I'm not going to set my alarm and wake up every 3 hours overnight to go do all that. But it is mathematically possible if you are dedicated and really work at it. So obviously with Thanksgiving in the U.S. tomorrow, the day after that is Black Friday. And there's obviously multiple theories about why it's called Black Friday. I think the one that makes the most sense is that's the first shopping day of Christmas, first official shopping day, and when everybody has their sales, and that's one of the days that all the stores are in the black. They're making money, they're not losing money. That's kind of how the theory about where that name came from. That's kind of what I like to think about, as opposed to some of the more negative reasons why they may call it that. Very similar to last year. It's not going to be a sale like a lot of places, but what it is going to be, it's going to be a whole bunch of different bundles that you can get character crystals for characters that you typically do not have a chance to get. Like, for example, last year there was a Black Friday bundle. In fact, I've got a video of it where it was an Optimus Prime only bundle. That's all you got was Optimus Prime crystals. You almost never see that, but it happened last Black Friday. I got one of those bundles, and that's where I got my 4-star Prime. So it can happen. I also got a Volcanicus bundle trying to search for that 4-star Snarl, and I struck out on that one. I'm hoping they have some Victorion crystals this week, this Black Friday, because I'm planning to jump on that and try to get that rust dust, that elusive rust dust that I keep chasing so much. But if last year was any indication, I might not be getting that rust dust out of the Black Friday Victorion bundles. But the good news is rust dust will be the bundle during the week next week, so I get an extra bonus opportunity to get that rust dust. So yes, so we're gonna be trying real hard to get that rust dust, and fingers crossed. I gotta get that, because I remember when I do it the other way, it it looks like I'm making an obscene gesture. Okay, so just a couple of notes about some bugs that they're aware of and have squashed. There was a it basically locked out on a loading screen when you went to watch a replay from the war screen. Yeah, that's where it pops up, and you can go see all the replays based on the different things. And they found out why it's happened, and they've got a fix for it, and it's going to come out next time they release an update to the app stores. And also, there's been an issue where the beam lasers don't target the bots that have the attractability. Those are bots like Jumpstream, Pipes, Scrapper, Headstrong. Those guys where it's like the defensive shield, and they say, hey, target me, not anybody else. Apparently, the beam lasers have been ignoring them, and they found a fix, and they said that's going to be coming soon over the next few weeks. And they also say, if you see any other bugs, you can send an email to support@transformersearthwars.com, or you can report it via the menu in the game, which will pop up an email to that address. Okay, and just one final reminder to check out the official Transformers Earth Wars live stream tomorrow on their Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook channels. It's typically their week off this week, but they're going on there just to talk about the Alliance Raid game mode that's coming. So I honestly cannot wait for that to happen. All right. So before we get out of here, we had some people share in the Discord channel that I've got set up. They were kind enough to share some of their collection photos. So first up we got here, this is from a Coco Rees. And I'm a little behind. This was shared back at the beginning of the month, so I apologize for not getting these out here for you guys. But yeah, so he's got a nice little collection there. He's got a Lita 1 and Battle Trap, which is an excellent figure, one of the better figures that came out of the Titans Return line. You got Slash sitting down there in the front, a couple of Prime Masters. You got Blackwing and Dreadwind there, a Slug, Ripper Snapper, and Scrapnel. So a nice little collection there. Thank you for sharing their Coco Rees. Next up, we've got a couple of pictures. I believe these are, yes, they are from Sharksy, our friend who I saw in the chat earlier. If you're there, good shout out there to Sharksy. We've got Abominus here. You can see he's got Cutthroat and Center Twin down there on the legs, Ripper Snapper, a blot for the arms, and Hunger as the torso. And if you look closely, there's a sneaky little Trigger Happy sitting there right on the shelf behind the Abominus. So Trigger Happy is an excellent figure there as well. And so here they are, all transformed down into their beast modes, along with, I cannot remember who that little Prime Master dude is there in front of Blot by, I want to say that's a Solus Prime. I can't remember the shell either, but he's got Jazz hanging out there. Maybe, maybe what he's got here is Jazz actually captured these guys, or he's trying to capture them, because he's sitting there with his pistol out. So yeah, so that was really cool. Thank you so much for sharing there, Sharksy. Very cool. So definitely keep them coming. And if any of you guys else have collection photos that you want to share and have on the stream, go ahead. Hop on the Discord channel. I'm putting that there in the chat again. Go ahead and hop over there, join up, and you can share the collection photos, and we'll share them over here on the streams. Okay, now this one comes from Big Bronze Rim, who I know is also in the stream tonight. Thank you for sharing this. He was been talking about this. This is, I had to go double check. This is the Zeta Armageddon version of a Masterpiece scale Bruticus, and man, he looks mean. And you can also see kind of off to the side there by his leg, you got half a picture of Masterpiece Dinobot, and I think Optimus Primal's there too. And also right in front, you've got the X-Transbots versions of Breakdown and Wild Rider. And I've got Breakdown, I've got Wild Rider, he's in. I haven't got him out of the box yet, so do that. Big Bronze Rim saying this dude's about 2 foot tall, so he's about as tall as that Metroplex and Fortress Maximus from the Titan figures. So that is a beefy bot right there. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing. And that's a pretty nice looking Devastator you got over there. Is that I can't really tell because there's not a whole lot. I'm thinking maybe Generation Toy Devastator, perhaps. Not sure. I'm sure he'll confirm here in a second in the chat. Let's see. Toy World Devastator. Okay, so that one I think was pretty good too. Let's see. Okay, so this next one is from Chad WX. He's saying it's a small collection, but I'll tell you, he's got some good stuff in here. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can actually see a little bit. So up here we've got, looks like a G1 reissue Autobot Grapple. So that looks pretty cool. He's got a Power of the Prime Swoop, Inferno, and Elita 1 there. And he's got a nice little Power Bot Optimus Prime there. So let's see, and the 20th anniversary Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So that's a pretty nice little find, especially finding him in the box. I'm not sure if it's open or not, but that's pretty cool. And check out this Transformers Universe Optimus Prime in the yellow deco. I'm not real familiar with this, but from what I've heard, that's actually a pretty rare find. So very cool there. And he's got a, looks like another reissue of Optimus, 25th anniversary reissue G1 Optimus Prime there. Very cool. Transformers Armada Unicron. That's pretty amazing. And he's got the Transformers Universe Ultra Magnus, and I do believe the Ultra Magnus and Optimus Prime from that particular line actually combine. I think that's what the little sticker there says. So that's, it may be a small collection, but it's a pretty nice looking collection there too. So, okay, and I think we got one more picture here. This one comes to us from Woody. And this was actually just yesterday, and he picked up that Masterpiece Starsaber just like I got over here on my shelf, and he is backing up that MP10 Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So that is very cool for him, and yeah. So that is all we've got for the collection photos. So thank you guys for sharing, and if, like I said, if any of you guys want to get in on that, we've got that Discord chat out there, so you can go in there, share some collection photos, and we'll get them up here. Because as much as I like sharing my photos and sharing my collection with you guys, I like seeing what you guys have too, because I'm on all those Facebook groups. I like seeing what other people have. I like hearing what other people like, because I sure don't have everything, nor am I trying to get everything. So I do enjoy seeing what other people have and what gets them excited. So come on over to the Discord channel, share your collection with us, and we'll get you on the stream. So let's see. Oh, and Luke Bartell is saying he sent me some pictures through Band, and you know, dude, I am sorry, I forgot about that. I'm not set up for that right now. We'll get you next week. All right. I'm sorry about that, my friend, but yeah, we'll get you. Well, not next week. Let me go ahead and next stream, because I may not be doing a stream next week, because I'm going to be out on vacation. I'm going to try to do something. It may not be a stream. It may just be a video or something. But we'll talk about this in a little bit too. We'll get you next time there, Luke. I apologize for that. So maybe next time hop on the Discord channel, and maybe we can go do that too. But I will go over there to Band and get those for you. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. We got crystals to crack, my friends. We got crystals. 91 of them. Okay, so I'm cheating a little bit with these 91 crystals, because there's 7 of them are the free crystals. Let's go ahead and crack those open and see what we get, because we do get some good stuff out of these free crystals now. So we get a Mark III Incendiary Barrage, Purple Kremzeek. See, we're getting the Kremzeeks out of the free crystals, so those are very cool to see. 2000 Spark, that was nice to get. We got a Duplicate Hound. Thought about it for a second, gave us a Nano Frost. A Shark Attack. I do like those Shark Attacks. I was very happy to see those coming into the free crystals. And the last free crystal that we're getting out of the way is a Duplicate Cliff Jumper. Alright, Sparkletron's saying, found out the Rack and Ruin turned into mini jets. Do you think it's possible for them to turn into a jet again? Sure. They can turn into, you know, with the recent canon for the Transformers, where they can just scan new alt modes or whatever. Sure, they can transform into whatever they choose to scan. So, all right. So we got a 3-star crystal, which I think was completed from last week's event, because we got a whole bunch of shards. Let's go ahead and try that out. See what we get, if anything. Get a duplicate cup. Gives us some 4-star shards. And now we may have a 4-star crystal before the night is out, before we get everything. Okay, let's go ahead and get another known one out of the way. I never did open this guy. This is the Sandstorm, the 2-star Sandstorm. There he is. And apparently there's an elevator in the space bridge now, because he just kind of rose up from the ground. But yeah, that dude really looks cool. So I'm pretty sure I'll be chasing that guy when he gets out into the crystals. Alright, so we've got 42 premium crystals. 2 of them are from the event. The other 40 are from 2 bundles that I purchased. This was the Slash, Tigerhawk, and Rodimus Prime bundle that they had over the weekend. I've been sitting on these crystals, waiting to open them up with you guys. So let's go through some premium crystals. Who knows? We may find our rust dust in this batch. So that would help me save a little bit of money over Black Friday and next week too, if we're able to pull that off. But I've also got it mostly because I've got 8 chances to pull Slash at 3 or 4-star. So Sharksy says, comes out of nowhere. Skylink64, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. It was my birthday last week, actually, and Dirty Spot was over there watching the stream with us, and I'm friends with him on Facebook, so he actually gave me a shout-out, got them to give me a birthday shout-out there on the Earth Wars live stream, so that was very kind of you, Dirty Spot. Thank you so much. There's a 3-star Rodimus Prime, nice, out of a premium crystal. We didn't even get to the Rodimus Prime crystals yet. We're already getting a 3-star of them. And there's Huffer. Huffer. Cheetor. Sideswipe. Jim Unsworth III is saying he just got his 3-star Octone to level 50. Wow, you put some work in on him. And so, since it was your 3-star, it means you got him after the event was done. So you did all that on single XP. That is some serious work, my friend. There is a Snarl. Oh, Luke is saying it's his sister's birthday today, or soon at least, and getting her first Transformer ever, a G1 RC. That's a good bot to get your sister. That's very kind of you. That's very nice of you. Let's see, Trios Theories in the stream. By the way, if you guys are Decepticons or just interested in scoping out what the Decepticons are doing, go check out his channel. He's got some good videos up over there. He's saying he got his 4-star Octone to level 31. So sounds like you need to step it up because Jim's got a little bit farther ahead of you. I'm just kidding. That's still the fact that you guys got the 4-star over there. Congrats to you, by the way, for getting all that. So that's pretty. I'm still very impressed with all of you guys who are able to pull that off. So hey, there's a Rust Dust. That's just not the Rust Dust flavor that we needed. Lacking a couple of stars. We got a hot spot coming through. Big D said he was able to pull a 3-star Ripper Snapper out of these bundles. Congrats to you, my friend. I hope to have at least your luck. As we're pulling a Jetfire with some useless bronze cores. They're not completely useless. They help upgrade the rest of my power cores. And I am getting to the point where my base is just about done leveling all the resources and buildings and all that stuff. Everything but the walls. So, Energon, I'm going to have to just decide about whether I'm doing... Hey, Inferno showed up. I guess that's right. They just added these guys to the premium crystals the other week. So yeah, I'm going to have to decide between bot upgrades, ability upgrades, and power core upgrades with the Energon. At least I won't have to worry about, leveling up an Alloy Harvester, for example. Trios Series saying he's got a new war video out, so if you want to, once we get done over here, you can go check that out over there. Also, Sunstreaker Waz is putting out some strategy videos, like how to handle different types of bases or whatever. So I think that's a pretty cool idea, and I do like seeing that, because I tend to be just the guy that just goes straight in and not really applying a whole lot of strategy. So I'm the last guy to be asking about for how to fight strong bases, because I just can't handle them. So definitely want to check out these other guys, because they can totally handle the super strong bases. We got a Rodimus Prime earlier, so we're pulling his. He must have given up the Matrix and reverted back to Hot Rod now. Let's see. Oh, Luke Bartel saying I got a silver rejuvenate off of a 2-star. So yeah, that's a nice little bonus when you can get the silver power core off of a 2-star duplicate. And yeah, I can't remember. I think I got a gold power core off of a 3-star duplicate once. It doesn't happen often, but hey, there's an Alita 1. She's in these crystals now too. That's very cool, because I am still missing the 3-star of the Alita 1 and Inferno. So, in fact, that's why I got that 3-star crystal on the Autobot side, because both those two are available from that. In fact, we may have another 3-star crystal here from all of these duplicates. It's Dupe City tonight! So. Triester is saying he actually did his video in response to Sunstreaker Waza, but they're friends, so it's all good. Yeah, we're pretty much all friends over here, so. Yeah, we choose sides, Autobot and Decepticon, but you know we're all Transformers fans, and so there's no true war between us, except for Bayformers fans and G1 fans, it seems like, because they don't seem to get along for some reason. So, yeah, there's another 2-star Rust Dust. Hey, if we could add those stars from those two together, we'd have what we're looking for, but that's not possible. And there's a 2-star Prime coming through. Okay, there's Dust Up. Yeah, I know Sunstreaker Waz is looking for the 4-star Dust Up. So it's kind of nice now, because you know back when Volcanicus came out, he and I were both searching for that same 4-star Snarl. Now we're both still searching for one Rust Renegade, except I'm going for Rust Dust. He's looking for Dust Up. So at least we're not copying each other again on the search for the final Rust Renegade / Torchbearer. So. There's a Firefly. Primex 007 says, still trying to get the first combiner. You'll get there soon. Sometimes it can take a while. You know, it's if you're able to afford it and get bundles and bunches of crystals, it does help you get there faster. But it is possible to get there free to play, but it just takes a little bit longer. So I wish you the best of luck trying to get that combiner for you. Thinking about it. Are we getting something? Nope. It's a fake out. Swoop was just a little reluctant to answer the call of the space bridge. I do like that Volcanicus spark, though. And we finish off the premium crystals with a hot spot. Alright, so let's go back over here. Pretty sure this is a 3-star crystal, so... Yeah, see, look at that. We should be getting a 4-star crystal, because I can imagine we'll get a handful of, maybe 3 or 4 3-star dupes. This one's probably going to be a dupe right here. Yep, so we're just that much closer to that 4-star crystal with a duplicate first aid. So let's open some Rodimus Prime and some Tigerhawk crystals. Now, I do have all versions of these guys. But you never know. I pulled a Sideswipe last time out of a Cosmos crystal, so it can happen. Here's a Tigerhawk. Gives us Cosmos. You know, I'm just going to go straight through the Rodimus Prime crystals. Instead of going back and forth. Let's just go right through these. Gives us a Ratchet. Another Ratchet. 3 in a row. Oh, the space bridge is being a pain tonight. It's pausing and just still just giving us 2-star duplicates. Not good for stream because it makes it take longer. At least now I know not to get excited when it does that. Rodimus Prime there. Sparkletron's asking, what is the name of Alita 1's original ability? Not sure what you're referring to there. Her original ability? You mean like from the cartoon? Yeah, I don't know, but that was one of those crazy powerful abilities where it just kind of like froze everybody, except for like Optimus Prime, and let them escape or something like that. It's been a while since I saw the episode, so I may be having the details wrong. But I'm not sure if they had a name for that. If they did and you know it, feel free to share. Oh, we've got more collection pictures in there? Okay, I'm gonna have to see how to get those out of there. Hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. Got Power Glide. Jim, I haven't played Call of Duty. Oh, look at this. 3 stars at Inferno, or nope, it's a 3-star Alita 1. Okay, so we can check her right off the list. That's good to have. I mean, I've got the 4-star Alita 1, but I am I'm a collector, guys. I like having them all, so that's cool. We've got the Alita 1 3-star. So now we're down to just Inferno for the 3 stars that I need. Yes, that's right. It does add to the collection that they are tallying up now. Couple more Rodimus Primes. And there's a drift that finishes off the Rodimus Prime crystals. Yeah, Jim, yeah, I've played the Call of Duty games a while back. Right now, I am hardcore Red Dead Redemption 2. So I have no time for any other game except for Transformers Earth Wars, but pretty much all of my time right now is consumed with Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe when I get bored with that, I might jump over to Call of Duty. But I'm just having so much fun with that game. There's that Tiger Hawk. I really do need to get a Tiger Hawk figure because it's kind of hard because, you know, I've got so many figures and like I got that Star Saber because of the game, but it's hard to find a Tiger Hawk, and they went very unique on their version of Tiger Hawk, so you're not gonna be able to find one that looks just like this. It's going to be the same thing with the Sentius twins. That's brand new to the game, so that clearly there's no figure out for them. So it'd be nice to see if that happens at some point. Got a 3-star Cosmos duplicate. Oh, we've got a 2 over there. I'm thinking we might have a 3 and a 4-star crystal still to open over here. All right. Yeah, that was a 3-star Tiger Hawk, so that was a nice pull. There's Optimus Prime. Go. There's a Star Saber. TF Smoke saying can tell why when you put something in the chat it doesn't come up on the Hoist chat. Do you mean on the screen? It shows up, dude. But what you're watching, just because of the nature of live streams, is actually delayed a few seconds. But I'm monitoring it here, so I'm seeing what's happening live. And as soon as you post it in the chat there, it shows up over on the screen. It's just that the stream is delayed a few seconds. That's why. And that's also why sometimes it takes a while for me to answer your question and then also for you to get back. So that is just the way the live streams work. It's not an instant thing. But I'm seeing your chats. They're showing up. Now occasionally I do have the Nightbot set up. So if you guys post way too many exclamation points or emojis or something like that, you may get smited by Nightbot for 60 seconds or something like that, but you'll be able to come back. As we're pulling another Tiger Hawk. We got Sludge here. Kareem Al-Kuwatli. I think I got it. I apologize if I mispronounced that. I've been watching for a while, but I keep missing the live streams. Hey, you made it today, man. You made it today, my friend. So welcome, and thank you for being a supporter, even if you haven't been able to make it live. Luke Bartel says he's got a question, so go ahead and shoot, my friend. You got Sunstreaker over here. And last Tiger Hawk crystal gives us a Tiger Hawk. Alright. Alright, I did see somebody said, Jer Barber saying, open the 3-star bot as a Decepticon crystal. Okay, we can do that. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll back out of here very carefully so as not to accidentally get a Decepticon 4-star crystal, because I do want to use this on the Autobot side. So we'll go ahead and open up this Decepticon 3-star crystal. It's a duplicate just like it would have been on the Autobot side, potentially with a duplicate barricade. And we're going to save that 4-star for last. We're going to go through these slash crystals. Fingers crossed for getting a 3 or a 4-star slash. But we get a snarl instead. At least it's a Dinobot, right? Alright, 7 more chances. But we're getting a smoke screen. We're sticking with bots that begin with S. Snarl, smoke screen. There's Slash, but that's the 2-star that we already have. By the way, did you guys notice that all the names of the Dinobots all begin with S, except for Grimlock? And we're not counting paddles. But did you notice that? Swoop, Sludge, Snarl, Slag, Slug, Slash. Even when they went with Strafe, Slog. That's why they did those, to keep with that Dinobots begin with S naming convention, except for Grimlock. I can't tell you when I noticed that, but it was probably way longer than it should have been. Warpath. Okay, so we're halfway through the Slash crystals, and all we saw was a 2-star so far. Let's hope we have a little better luck on the second half. Not so far, we just got a Drift. Got an RC. It is a 3-star RC, but it doesn't matter because it's not Slash. 2 more. Sea Spray. Still with the sticking with the bots that begin with S theme. One last chance for a 3 or a 4-star Slash. We get locked out because we get a Skydive, sticking with the bots that begin with S out of this crystal. Bots that begin with S but not Slash. Alright, so anyway, Luke asked a question, can you join the Alliance? We're actually full right now, 40 out of 40. You can check out NTG Minibots though. If we ever have any spots that open up, we'll give first preference to anybody who's in that Alliance. Let's see. Alright, so we're down to a 4-star crystal. So you guys know who we're looking for. Slash is not an option because she was just in those other crystals and we struck out on her. We know who we're looking for. If we get lucky tonight and we get that Rust Dust, then it'll save me some money on some bundles this Black Friday, or at least it'll let me choose some different bundles. 3, 2, 1. It's new! It's new! Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Drift! Oh, it's... hey, I'm not going to complain. It's a new 4-star bot. Drift, I've been wanting to get this guy for a while because I had the 3-star. I got him to a level where he was maxed out, and I have not been able to use him very much. So I'm actually very happy to get this 4-star Drift so I can actually put him to use and figure out better ways to use him and stuff like that. Disappointing that it's not Rust Dust. Happy that it's a new 4-star bot. The search for Rust Dust continues. And we will be checking in at some point. I may hop on this weekend, if nothing else, with a video of some bundle cracking. Is certainly if there are some Victorion crystals. So keep an eye on that. If I'm able to go live, I will. If not, I hope to have at least some cracking videos for you. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, very happy with that drift, by the way. He was actually one of my top choices when I was pulling that 5-star crystal, because he was an option when I pulled Rust Dust. Skyburst as the first 5-star. Drift was one of the ones I was kind of hoping for, because I did not have him at 4-star yet. Well, I do now, obviously. But yeah, obviously I didn't get him. I got Skyburst instead. All right, so I did see some more collection photos coming through here into the Discord, so thank you guys for answering that call. And we got some more people. Luke B. All right, thank you for joining up over here. I'm not entirely sure how if I can do this. Give me just a second, see if I can. If I'm able to do it this way. Doesn't look like I can hang. Oh, I'm getting there, guys. Just be patient. I'm gonna get there, because I do want to show. I do want to show these off. I haven't really looked real close at them. We got some good ones in here. Oh, we could be staring at some of these for a while that Red Alert shared. Well, when I said share your collection photos, he answered the call. He's like got his whole collection over here. Very cool, man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen your collection in full like this. Man, is that still? Yeah, that's definitely still you. We'll let you do them all at once. Okay. Let me go over here. I might need to change some things. Yeah, it's still showing that. Okay, I need to resize this a little bit. Hang on, let me get there. All right, so that one should be good. Let me see. This is the first one we got shared. This was from Bart DJD. So now this is actually a really cool picture. I mean, look at that flame effect for Grimlock. I'm just wondering if you're still in the chat, Bart, where you shared this. Just wondering where you got that flame effect from, because it looks like it might be from that last night leader class Megatron. Because I know a lot of people have been doing that with that, but that is pretty cool. Looks like he's got the X-Transbots breakdown there in front, and I love the effect. You got Wheelie riding on Grimlock. Well done, well done. Oh, and you've got that little Iron Factory Windblade, the Miko. That's the Combiner Hunters version of her. Fantastic figures and. I'm not sure if that's the Masterpiece Grimlock, or is that one of those like a Fans Toys or something? Because I'm seeing that swoop up top there. That looks like one of those Fans Toys or Giga Power or something. I'm not real, and a sludge next to them. I'm not real. I don't have that discerning eye to be able to tell the difference between one or the other, like that. But yeah, pretty cool scene though, with that flame there. Okay, so these pictures are from Red Alert, who is in the chat. This is some of his collection. So you can see he's got the Devastator, he's got Fort Max, he's got Unicron, he has Primus himself. So happy to see that you got him too. You got Sideswipe and Sunstreaker there. You got a couple of Wreck-Gars. That Mania King sitting there by Unicron's feet. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yes, I do believe that is. And a second one back behind him? Woo! Nice. Got some animated figures down here too. A lot of Transformers animated. He's got a couple of Ratchets and Bumblebees. Got that, was that the RC? That Hot Rodimus Miner is actually one of the better Hot Rod toys out there. That Prowl is pretty cool. Blur, Wreck-Gar. The only thing you're good for is garbage! We got Bulkhead. Looks like Ultra Magnus in there. Very cool. Okay, so we got a few more of these here too. Okay, so that's the rest of the shelf. So you can see there's those Autobots up there that he had. And here's your Decepticons. He's got the Megatron. He's got a couple of Megatrons. He's got Soundwave. He's got Lugnut over there with the punch of kill everything. He's got Blitzwing. He's got Black Arachnia. Oil Slick is a fantastic Transformer from Transformers Animated. He's got the Long Arm / Shockwave figure back there. He's got Starscream. And boy, I tell you, was Starscream OP in Transformers Animated or what? And down here a little ways, looks like he's got Transformers Prime figures. He's got a punch counter. I think that's no, I'm sorry, the Pounce and Wingspan. That's the Wingspan that he's sitting there. He's got Bulkhead. He's got the Prowl figure. He's got Smokescreen, Wheeljack. Wheeljack, one of the best Transformers ever there from Transformers Prime. Looks like he's got a couple of Viacons, that RID Viacon, not the first edition, but the second one was again also one of the best Transformers figures ever. Jim Unsworth has to leave. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. We'll see you next time. So Red Alert saying, yeah, the cannon form of the Mania King is a junker who can't be transformed. So yeah, hey, good reason to have two of them. Let's see. So you got a few more down there. I can't really see. Maybe he's got a better picture or not. Is that Inferno there on the stool with Moonracer, Firestar, Jazz, and Wreck-Gar? Maybe. Pretty mix and match, but I think that's kind of how those figures were. They weren't really necessarily part of a combiner. He's got some Collectors Club exclusives over there. I see that Ramjet sitting there with a couple of these Armada Starscreams. There's a Viper sitting on the shelf. If you could kind of see up at the top right corner by a Hot Rod, that's a Viper sitting there on the shelf, like in the Transformers Earth Wars. Cool. Let's head over to the next one. Let's zoom in a little bit here. There's just so much to talk about. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, but oh look, he's got some G1 figures here. Look at that Trypticon sitting there. He's got Metroplex over there. He's got a G1 Jetfire. He's got that Computron. You guys asked me a lot of time who's my favorite combiner. That guy right there, G1 Computron. The only difference is, oh wait, oh that's right, it's not Computron. I remember he's got Scattershot, he's got Lightspeed and Afterburner, but then he's got like Blades and I want to say Groove on the other side. So it's we were joking about the name. It was like Compusaur or Defensutron or something like that. I can't remember which one we settled on. Yeah, so is that like a little gold bug in there? Cosmos, Sea Spray, Beachcomber. I think I see Swerve, G1 Sideswipe. There's a Hoist over there. Let's see. There's next shelf down. We've got some more Generation stuff, and looks like there's a Dark of the Moon Megatron in there. We've got couple of Jazzes, the Brainstorm, that's the Generations Brainstorm, who was the Headmaster before Headmasters were cool in Titan's Return. Looks like an Onslaught back there. I see Rhinox hiding in there. Nice crosscut maybe. And yeah, here's the other shelf we were seeing. It's got that Ramjet and that Megatron. There's a Drift. Got that Drift, and oh, what was that? Of course, you got the Rodimus Prime there on the right-hand side, and then the one before that was that's the Collector Club Leo Prime, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, going through a few more. There's Abominus. Very cool. You got Abominus. You got Battle Trap, and it looks like he is surrounded by Skywarps. Surrounded by Skywarps. So you got a Masterpiece Skywarp. You got some Armada Skywarps. I know you've got an Iron Factory Skywarp in there somewhere. Oh yeah, and there's the Collector Club Skywarp sitting there just to the left of the Ripper Snapper there. Very cool. Oh, and who do you got down here? Oh, that's right. This is that, what was it, Jinbao Bruticus that you got? Very cool. You got Astro Train down there. Oh, look at this here. He's got some Masterpiece displayed in a Detolf. Of course, he's got the Red Alert. He's got a Ratchet. He's got Wheeljack. He's got Prowl. He's got the, what is that, the Year of the Horse Optimus Prime, I think. And, oh, is that the MP01 Optimus Prime back there? Sound Wave, maybe Sound Blaster. You got that Grimlock. Oh, and you did get Vulcan. Good on you. I knew, man, I warned you when you borrowed that Vulcan that you were going to have to go get one. I warned you, because that figure is just so great. And yes, the Summonus, the Fall of Cybertron Snarl. Yeah, definitely. That's a nice looking shelf there. Oh, we got more over here. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, G1 Red Alert is a big time collector, just like me. We meet up and talk about Transformers on a fairly regular basis. So we got Menasor over there. Looks like he's going to do a hack chop on Volcanicus there. Yeah, it looks like he's got Skyrain put together with Skylinks and Smokescreen and Wheeljack. You got Bruticus over there wielding the Shockwave, and Victorion over there just hanging out on that combiner shelf. Very cool. Got the Perfect Effect upgrades over there on Menasor too, giving him a little extra beef. I just ended up getting the hands and feet on all of these except for Volcanicus. And, you know, I still haven't put that upgrade kit on Volcanicus. I need to do that sometime. So here's some nice bots. You got the ladies over here. You got Windblade, RC, Slipstream, Chromia. You got the Mirage there. DX9 Invisible, I think. You got that overclocking Blur over there, which we ended up getting not too long ago. I see a ram horn down here. And, of course, it wouldn't be Red Alert's collection without a collection of Red Alerts, right? So we've got a G1 Red Alert. We got, there's that Iron Factory Red Alert, which he actually just did a review of up over on his channel. So if you haven't, stop by the G1 Red Alert YouTube channel and you can check out that review of that Iron Factory Red Alert there. I think that's that Fall of Cybertron Sideswipe. Didn't you repainted him into Red Alert, if I recall? And I'll tell you, looking at this picture right here, you couldn't tell. And you've got another. Oh no, that's the Bad Cube Red Alert. Yes, very cool. And you can see the X-Transbot breakdown sitting next to him, and of course the whatchamacallit, Generations Red Alert. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing that Red Alert. And I'm sorry, already Bart. So, and Sharksy and Big Bronze Rim, all you guys, thank you so much for sharing the collection photos. And so we're gonna call collection photos sharing done for tonight. We'll come back to that another time. But thank you guys so much for that. And again, if you got more, come on back. Before we get out of here, let's go ahead and these guys over here. You see the gold Optimus Prime, this Masterpiece Movie Megatron. TF Source is having their Black Friday sale all this week. On Monday, this gold Optimus Prime was on sale for like 80 bucks. And I'm kicking myself, or maybe it was 100 bucks. I don't know, but it was a pretty significant discount. But that was Monday only. But what they've done in the past is they'll have a sale on Monday, they'll have a sale on Tuesday, they'll have a sale on Wednesday, they have a sale on Thursday, and then on Friday, all the sales are back. and I think it's today they've actually got a sale on this guy. This guy is $80. He's normally like $150. So this, if you're looking for that movie masterpiece Optimus Prime, go to TF Source and go get them. And also yesterday they had Quantron, which is the third-party Computron, for $110. That dude was normally $400. I thought I got a deal a couple of years ago when I got him on Black Friday for like 230 bucks. Well, now it is a steal. No sponsor, no paid promotion or anything for TF Source. I'm just a big fan of that shop. And I will highly recommend anybody going over there, especially on Black Friday when they got great deals like they have. I mean, like getting this gold Optimus Prime. If you're thinking about it, this would be the time to get it. You know, I mean, they're not on sale. Not everything's on sale, but they've got some good stuff on sale. So, is Make Toys Quantron about the same size as the Hasbro combiners? Yeah, about the same size. It's very similar to the Combiner Wars figures, where the Scattershot figure, I forget what he's called, is a larger bot, and the limbs are the smaller bots. And I can't recall if there's a Scramble City aspect to them where you can put them multiple places. I think you can, but I kind of just like the default location, so I never really tried a whole lot of that. But, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed him sitting over here, because we haven't been on this view very much. Got another gold. We got gold Scream in the house. Got this, so this is the Combiner Wars, or I guess it was maybe. Well, he was never actually out in Combiner Wars or released in the U.S. except as a Collector Club exclusive figure, but this is Starscream. He's got an actual Starscream head. This is from the Skydive mold. Looks really sharp. I actually just got him out of the box today. One thing I did notice is the plating does kind of make the details on the legs a little duller than they normally would be. Normally they're real sharp, but here they're kind of just, you know, it fills in the gap, so it's not quite as sharp. And being the Skydive mold, he does suffer from the kind of weak elbows. The plating didn't really help out there, but he does look fantastic. And I do have the other set with Perceptor, Sea Spray, and Beachcomber coming soon. So Cameron Moore saying Goldum is Starscream. Nah, I'm going to veto that. I like Gold Scream. Gold Scream. We got Goldimus Prime and Gold Scream. So you guys be thinking about gold pun names for Perceptor, Sea Spray, and Beachcomber when those guys show up. So another one that just arrived. This is the Masterpiece Movie Volkswagen Bumblebee. Just got him out of the package like right before the stream here. Is there a golden Star Saber? No, there's no golden Star Saber unless you go and get a Star Saber and take some gold spray paint to him. But no, there's no official. But yeah, so here he is. I just got him out of the package. I haven't transformed him yet, but oh, he is nice. He's got a lot of nice looking die cast down in the feet. The whole toe is die cast. The little piece up here is die cast. You got stuff on the side, so he's got a nice heft to him. And I said the same thing about the original Masterpiece Bumblebee when it came out, that they did use die cast properly. They didn't make the die cast like on the hood and put it up high to where he's too top heavy and falling over. They put it down at the base to make him way more solid. Speaking of that other movie Masterpiece Bumblebee, let's go ahead and get him over here. You can see the first one, the Camaro one, this guy, is actually quite a bit bigger than this guy, as you might expect, because the Camaro is a bigger vehicle than a Volkswagen, so that is pretty well to scale. And it doesn't really come across well, but they are slightly different yellows. And like I said, I haven't really transformed a whole lot. But it was interesting. I gotta show you this box because it was kind of funny when I saw it, because you know on the boxes they've got the product packaging and they want to show off the little features or whatever. So they've got this here, and his little fenders flip up, to reveal some missile pods, and it says here, Hidden Missile Bay. I swear to you, when I saw that, I read it as Hidden Michael Bay. And I was like, no! I'm kidding. I have no problem against Michael Bay. I do like the Bayformer movies or whatever. But for whatever reason, maybe I need new glasses or something. But I read that as Hidden Michael Bay. So there's got to be a joke in there. Somebody probably take a picture of that, Photoshop a picture of Michael Bay's head there in Bumblebee's chest, perhaps, or something like that. Might actually be pretty fun. Let's see. So yeah, Sparkletron saying she get the Blast Off Combiner Wars figure, the space shuttle that from the Amazon Prime. G1 Red Alert is correct. I do actually have that. But when he came in, he was missing the hand-foot gun, so I actually had to send him. I got him out, took some pictures, and sent him back. And when he came back in, I haven't taken the new one out of the box yet, but I do have him. I ordered him about the same time as I ordered that Repugnus and the Punch Counter Punch. Did anybody see Thew's most recent video? He was talking about getting Punch Counter Punch, and it was so funny because I was reminded of last week's stream. He referred to him as like Couch Punter Couch. I have no idea if that was intentional or funny or just a slip of the tongue, but Couch Punter Couch, and he did it a couple times. So I thought that was actually kind of funny because, like, you know, last week I kept saying Octobots instead of Autobots. So I just find it I like the slip ups or whatever. It's very fun because it's never meant to make fun of anybody, you know. But because everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes you get tongue tied, especially when you're talking nonstop for the better part of, oh my gosh, an hour. Yeah, so Razor Quake, you're the one who needs new glasses. Yours broke. Let me tell you, my friend, I wear contacts, but for the last month or so, speaking of broken glasses, I've got some glasses and the little screw came out. When I wear my glasses right now, they've got a safety pin in them. So I'm sitting there, I got my glasses on, I've got a safety pin sitting right here by my side. So I need new glasses too. So, yes, it was very funny. Red Alert saw that video. Yeah. But yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're probably being a little too serious when you're making this type of content. So, yeah, Thew is just great. If you guys don't know who Thew Adams is, you need to go check out his YouTube channel. Maybe I'll think up or prepare a link for his channel next time. I mean, he's doing great. I mean, he's got way more subs than me. So if you don't know, haven't heard of him, then you're probably not watching a whole lot of Transformers review videos, is my guess. But yeah, Thew is he's fantastic. I would say one of the best Transformers reviewers out there. So. All right, so I think we need to get going, but it looks like we've got another. The last science saying, I think it's accent 90 shards from a 4th prime core. Now that the base is max, any reuse for alloy if you don't have a defense core fodder. Okay, so if your base is completely maxed and you don't have any defense cores, so you don't have any power cores to level up or anything like that, and your base is 100% maxed. All buildings, all walls. No, there's really no use for alloy at that point. That's why if you see a lot of the players in the top alliances, they've got max bases. If you watch their streams, their bases they're sitting at max alloy, max energon, and things like that. So actually, I'm actually at the point where I'm about to. I've got 2 alloy harvesters to upgrade and the scanner, and then the walls. That's all I've got. So I actually thought I only had 1 alloy harvester left, but I've got 2. So I'm a little farther away than I thought, but I'm actually pretty darn close. Oh, you want to see the NPM Optimus a little bit closer? Yeah, we can do that. And we had Slash sitting here too. She didn't really help out with the crystal pulls, but that's okay. She was sitting there looking over. You can probably look at his legs in this view. Yep, so there's his legs and his big swords. You adjust the camera there. So yeah, here we are again. We've got the blue bot on the blue background. But yeah, there's Optimus Prime. You know, I still have yet to transform this guy because he intimidates me. I'm afraid of transforming him because, you know, he's just so good in this mode. He is just so good. Very articulate. He also, like the bumblebees, he's got some serious die cast in his feet, which helps make him very, very stable. But yeah, and you know, these swords, they do come off. They just kind of peg in, and you just kind of fold his hand kind of down like that to get him in, and then you snap it back. He's got articulated hands. They're not fully articulated, but you know, he can, you know, he can point at you like, hey, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. You know, so he can point and scold. So, but yeah, very cool figure. So I mean, if you've got it in your budget and you're looking for, and you're a fan of the Bayformers, I highly recommend getting this guy or either of the bumblebees. Like I said, I haven't transformed the new one, the Volkswagen one yet, but I do expect that one to be quite awesome. If you want to see a scale, it'd be kind of hard to do that there. But here, I'm going to hold them right up next to each other. So you can see they're pretty well in scale. The Optimus Prime is way bigger than the little bumblebee. So Optimus means business, no doubt. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it. So thank you, as always, for stopping by the stream to talk about Transformers Earth Wars and sometimes Bayformers and Gold Lagoon Starscreams. All right, I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. We'll see you next time.